how to overcome that fear. So whenever there is a decision making, um, there's a fear of losing what you already have or what matters to you most.
Mm.
Uh, how to disconnect from the result and think in an unbiased way, uh, so that you take a rational call rather than, I mean, a decision not being driven by a fear. ऐसा तो नहीं हो जाएगा, वैसा तो नहीं हो जाएगा. How to develop that capability to, think rationally and take rational calls and being okay with the results rather than being driven by fear.
Now, please see, somebody very beautifully said fear spelling is what? F-E-A-R. Somebody beautifully author says it is fantasized experience appearing real. Most of the fields fantasize our experience and it appears real to you. I remember long back, about 30 or 35 years back, a person came and took my blessing. He says, Swamiji, I'm very, very afraid. All right, who will get married to my daughter? It's a real example. Who get my daughter? And I found them very young. So who get I? I said, no. I said, what is the problem? My daughter has got asthma. And when she got asthma, right, who will get married to an asthma patient? I asked her, how old is your daughter? She was 5 years old. Just see, it's so funny, 5 years old. All right. And who will get married to my daughter? Because she now projects, fantasizes, asthma 5 years. So this asthma will increase and becomes, who will get married? Right? In a humorous sense, I can tell who knows another asthma patient may like this asthma patient because both can do jugalbandi, right, in breathing. Who knows if you practice a good diet, good breathing, good experience, your asthma can also go. If reversal of diabetes is now spoken in many forums, but 15 years back, nobody was talking of reversal of diabetes, so too a lifestyle change is possible. Bring about. You see how much she imagines. In the imagination, who will get married to my daughter more? She's living the vibrant present. She's looking the joy of living. We have fear because there is a dissatisfaction of the past that creates a distaste to the present and that creates a distrust to the future. I'll repeat. The mind, a non-cultured mind, has a dissatisfaction of the past. Something in the past has not happened. The dissatisfaction of the past creates a distaste to the present. It is like eating the chocolate with a wrapper on. Just imagine you eating a chocolate with the wrapper on. Our present, right, is like a chocolate, but you have the wrapper of the past. So dissatisfaction of the past creates a distaste to the present, and this creates a distrust to the future. In this atmosphere, fear exists. In this atmosphere, fear exists. If you can I'll give you a reframing method. If you can, instead of having dissatisfaction of the past, learn from the past. Learn from the past. Bring a learning curve from the past. Learn from the past. All right. Then you have a distaste to the present, no? Right? Now learn to enjoy the present. If a person is old age has a certain kind of maturity. All right, there's no adrenal pump in an old age. Some people say, I'm very old. That is a very joy. The spiritual morning boot camp is life transforming. It is 5 days and it is not going to be information, it is transformation. I will teach you how to add life to your years rather than adding years to your life. Then you will grow up rather than grow old. The link is there. Join and take a dip into transformation. Every present has a joy. So learn from the past, enjoy the present, strategize for the future instead of worrying about the future. So therefore your reframing should be from dissatisfaction of the past, distaste to the present, distrust to the future. Learn from the past, enjoy the present, strategize for the future. All right, now this is what you need to bring in. Right? Your fear says, okay, now you say somebody close to you may pass away, Swamiji. Let us say, oh, very dear to me may pass away, right? The fact of life is, it is going to pass away. If you sit in the front of a river and don't expect the river to flow, it is height of stupidity. The nature of the river is flow. The nature of the body is constantly, it goes on moving. In Sanskrit, if you know, it says asti, jayate, vartate, viprante, apakshayati, vinishyati. If you're doing yoga, you will see that after doing yogasanas, you do at the end what is called shavasana. Means ultimately look at your body. Shava means it's dead. It is going to die. So discover what is in the body. So therefore, please understand, if thinking is confused, it is like wearing a colored glasses, everything looks colored. So therefore, there's nothing to afraid to learn to enjoy the present. Oh, there is conflict in the present, Swamiji. Learn to create a right, how to handle conflict, create a framework of understanding. And that's what the whole Gita is, the whole teaching is. Right? So therefore, Vajpayee ji, our ex-prime minister, he says so beautifully, listen, haar nahi manunga. Our ex-prime minister says, haar nahi manunga, rar nahi thanunga. खाल के कपाल पे लिखता हूं और मिठाता हूं, मगर गीत नया गाता हूं, गीत नया गाता हूं. Every time I quote, my hair stands erect. हार नहीं मानूंगा, I won't accept defeat. रार नहीं टांगूंगा, I won't create conflict. लिखता हूं, I'll write, and if it doesn't work, मिठाता हूं. If it doesn't work, I wipe it away. मगर, but गीत नया गाता हूं, I'll sing a new song. So you have to learn to create a new song. Yes, somebody passes away, somebody close die. That is the nature of the world. Have you lived? If somebody is there, have you lived totally? Many people say, oh, my mother was so beautiful, Swamiji, she was so beautiful, she passed away. All right, when your mother was there, did you really express the gratitude, rejoice her company, all right, celebrated, all right, small things, or you are busy in accomplishing something else? See, that is the kind of alertness. There's a beautiful Urdu shairi to handle your fear. A little Urdu, not very high. भरोसा अगर खुदा पर है तो जो लिखा है तकदीर में वही पाओगे. भरोसा अगर खुदा पर है तो जो लिखा है तकदीर में वही पाओगे, मगर भरोसा अगर खुद पर है तो खुदा वही लिखेगा जो आप चाहोगे. How beautiful is said. If you have confidence in God, He'll write a fate which is destined. But if you have confidence in yourself, you will write a fate which you want, and God will help you there. So have that confidence. Conflicts, everybody is going to have, right? Everybody is going to have conflicts, sir. You should have a framework how to handle conflicts. And that's what I'm doing in all my workshops. I take corporate people, I have a different conflict. I've taken workshop for Olympic players, they have a different conflict. I've taken for IPL players, they have conflicts. I've taken for CEOs conflict. I take for college students, they have conflict. Everybody's have conflicts, sir. The question is, are you fit to handle the conflict? And conflict should make you more mature and not victimize you. Waves will come. And like the waves of the ocean, new waves will come. You should be a surf rider to enjoy those waves. And if you're a surf rider, every wave, he has fun with it. मैंने समुद्र से सीखा जीने का सलीका. मैंने समुद्र से सीखा जीने का सलीका. चुपचाप बहना है, अपनी मौज से रहना है. How beautifully the poet says there. So learn that.